Hello, it's Tuesday, the 8th of March 2016. Good morning, everyone. Hope you had a nice evening last night. I've had a lovely couple of karaoke nights, first of all in Sydenham on Sunday. And the thing is with the Sydenham one, which is in South East London, you get a completely different, not type of people, completely different people there. Because it's away from all the others, so you kind of got all those in North London, and you get like a core of people that come to all of those lovely people, and the people one in Sydenham, you get all different ones. And I must give some names out to some of those people that come to the Sydenham one. We've got Ian. He runs his own little karaoke night. Hello, Ian. We have Mandy, the lovely Mandy. Oh, I think Mandy's my favourite one that Mandy sings is from Randy Crawford. How do you go? Rainy night in Georgia. Do you know that one? I was thinking as a song yesterday while I was in the changing room getting ready to swim last night. For some reason, I think it was the article in the news that started talking about Northern Lights. I don't know where you are in the world, or certainly in the UK, but if you were up north, apparently up to north, Scotland, I think quite far down as well, I think in Huddersfield as well, people could see the Northern Lights on Sunday night. Were you one of those? That's something I haven't experienced yet. Trouble is, you can go on a journey to go and see Northern Lights, and they don't happen. You just can't. You just don't know whether they're going to come or not. Poor old Carol Smiley. We love Carol Smiley. She's one of the weather girls on BBC One Colour. You know, who does I think she does the breakfast show. She does the weather on the breakfast show. I think breakfast time or whatever it's called now. And she was saying, you know, often she can predict Northern Lights, and there's been a couple of occasions where she's gone chasing them only to get there and the clouds come over. Now, if that happens for a lady who reads the weather, what chance have we got? You know, she didn't predict the clouds. She said the clouds came over, and then they heard from someone else you could see them about half an hour down the road. I think she gave up in the end. So you can't really chase the Northern Lights. You've got to build a holiday and maybe include a little trip to sea, but not build your holiday around going to see the Northern Lights, you know. Anyway, other people who attend those karaoke's, we've got Mandy, Joe, Vince, who comes every week. Dan came this week. Dan with the tattoos. Everyone fancies Dan. And his young lady, Vicky, Annabelle, Ben, Glee, Kevin W. and Maria. They were all there at the karaoke on Sydenham. So that is quite nice to have different people as well. It's a shame we can't all be in some great big theatre doing it, isn't it? I'd love to do that. Karaoke in a theatre with loads of lights and massive sound system and all that. So that was the karaoke. So I've got one tonight as well. By the way, Facebook Live. Going to just talk about that in a second. After I told you about the karaoke tonight, Tuesday night karaoke is at the Golden Lion in Camden Town tonight. Do pop along there. Shortish one between 9 p.m. and 12 midnight. Okay, so Tuesday night, come along to see myself hosting karaoke with our wonderful singers. Let's see, we'll probably have Roy, we'll have Mary. Ray Reynolds won't be there tonight, I'm afraid. Ray's going on a ukulele meeting. Ding 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 ding. We love Ray Reynolds. We love Ray Reynolds. And Ray Reynolds, I think, needs to get an iPhone so that he can do Facebook Live. I'm not sure what phone he's got. But I was saying that to him last night. I think he thought I was taking a mick, but I wasn't. I really think Ray should do his own little radio show or some sort of Facebook, even if it's just a recording. If he's not got I don't know what phone he's got. If he's not got an iPhone, then I don't know what phone. If he's got some sort of smartphone, he could do a recorded show. Because Ray has got hundreds and hundreds of stories to tell, and he tells them well. He does tell them well. So I think Ray Reynolds should do his own little Facebook thing. So, yes, karaoke tonight at the Golden Lion in Camden Town between 9 p.m. and 12 midnight, okay? Well, I hope Mary will be there tonight. Mary from Ireland. Mary Warren will be there. And, of course, Mary, our manager. our manager and owner of the Golden Lion. And Mary is your typical old school landlady. Oh, it's sneezing time. I knew that every time. Isn't it? Every time I come in there must be something in here. It's not. Look, this is dead. Look. Oh God! Look. Look at it, just waving around like it's in a pair of grey tracksuit bottoms, isn't it? Look at it. Oh, excuse me. Mary, the owner of the Golden Lion, typical old school landlady. She don't come down those stairs until she's got some lovely outfit on, and the hair's all done, and the makeup. Gosh. And she's just fantastic. So Mary will be there as well, and probably also Jess behind the bar. Oh, and Brian, who I think she's Mary's nephew. He's sometimes behind the bar as well. And no cheese sandwiches for me, because we're trying to keep off the bread for Lent, aren't we? We've had a couple of mishaps this Lent, I must say. A couple of bags of crisps, you know, and a couple of bread rolls here and there, but it hasn't gone too badly. Not as good as last time. Okay, Facebook Live, people. There's quite a growing number of people I notice now on Facebook, some who are friends of mine, who are now doing their own Facebook Live videos, which is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. The more, the merrier. You know, why not share our stories with the world and that? Just a couple of little tips, really. Number one, if you're in a room, turn all the lights on, okay? In this room, okay, I've got perhaps a little bit more than some of you. I've got two proper lights, one either side. They're like photograph lights, which are on permanently. Do you want to see them? Yeah, I showed to you. How can I turn this? I don't think I can turn the camera around, can I? Yeah, I'll stop and start, but it will look like continuous to you. Here we go. So here are my two umbrella lights. One is there, okay, and one is over there. They're the two umbrella lights. There's a clock there as well. And my computers and mixing desk. Terrible untidy table. Okay. That's all like that. Now, you don't need to go out and buy loads of lights like that or whatever. What you could do, if you do find your videos a little bit dark, is you could improve it by just a couple of table lamps. Okay, now don't shine them directly on your face, because that doesn't really work. Watch. Okay, so this is just a little table lamp from Homebase, I think it was. It was about 10 quid. Right, hang on a minute. There we go. Look, if I put that on. Actually, that's not too bad, is it? You see, so that's made a difference as well. That's given me like a warm glow, isn't it? I almost look well. So perhaps a little table light, or if you've got a high power table light, put something white behind you and shine the light onto the white, so that then that white shines back at you. Do you know, I might leave that on in future. How does that look? Does that look better? It does. It's giving me like a lovely warm glow, isn't it? I think I might leave that on now. Sometimes it's difficult to tell until you watch back your video at the end, you see. So there's the lights thing. Microphone wise, well, again, I'm plugged into like a mixing thing down here, and I'm using this, okay? You hear me through this, but you don't need to do that. You don't need to buy microphones or anything like that, especially if you're just doing it for fun or trying it out. Don't start buying lights and microphones or anything else. All you need is your iPhone. That's all you need. Start it off. Press that record button. The microphone on the iPhone will pick you up, and have it quite close to you. If it's on the other side of the room, right, I will go out of view, but you'll hear the difference. It'll start being a bit echoey like that, you know. So you want to be fairly close to your phone. And the only other thing really is, rather than just switching the thing off and waiting for people to send you messages, have something written down ready. Now, we're not talking a script. Okay, you could sit there if you wanted to and write a complete script and read it out word for word, but that might be a bit boring. So, there's my writing for today, okay? All these things here, I just jotted those down in a couple of minutes before I switched on the phone. Of course, today's show is recorded, but it doesn't make any difference. Recorded or live, have a few bits written down, and on here I've got look what I've written down here, right? Great karaoke, Sydenham, different people from all over, and then a list of names that I told you a second ago. Then it says Wendy's garden pictures. Alex, the bus driver. Now, why does it say that? Well, I'm about to talk about those two things as well. And then when you're sitting there, okay, start. As soon as you hit that start button, start. Don't wait for people to join you, because that just looks stupid. When they join you and you're sitting there like, oh, hello, Harry. Oh, hello, John. It just looks stupid. Just start. And people will join you. If you're sitting there silently, just reading out names, people are going to, oh, he's got nothing to say, and they're gone. You've lost them. You've got to have something to say. And write it down first. Then if you get stuck, you can just glance down at the thing there, all right? And that really is my my two only tips for anyone who wants to do Facebook Live. If you're worried about anything, just do it. Just do it. What can go wrong? If it really is that bad, you can delete the thing off Facebook straight away afterwards and not worry about anything. All right, my darlings? Now, Wendy has been asking you some pictures of my garden now for quite some time, and I've been waiting for a few flowers to bloom, but I've been waiting to bloom for years, to be honest. I have not bloomed yet. Will I ever bloom? My flowers have started to bloom in the garden. Here we are, right at the very beginning of spring. So here are some of those flowers for you to have a look at, and the ones I can remember the names of anyway. Starting off with the hyacinths, that's the pink ones sort of in the middle there and either side. We've got some crocuses, mauve and white there. More close-ups of the hyacinths and the beautiful daffodils. They were my mum's favourite flower, daffodils, I think. And my nan used to like these lovely little snowdrops, which are kind of dying off now. That is a white Christmas rose. You can get those in lots of different colours. More crocuses there, lovely deep mauve colour. And daffodils again. We've got two pictures of the daffodils there. And can you see that there? That's another Christmas rose. That was Wendy's favourite, a nice deep crimson red colour on that. We've got some pansies coming up in a sec. Oh, now I'm not quite sure what that's called. Little white flowers. That grows into a big bush. And there's the pansies in the hanging basket. In an English country garden. There you are, especially for Wendy, some pictures of the flowers. Lovely to see Alex, who is a bus driver. He comes along to the karaoke some Monday nights, and he sang Amarillo last night, and myself and Ray Reynolds, we did a little bit of a dance next to him. Whenever he came to the chorus, we went either side of him and did the old march, you know, is this the way to Amarillo? And he did that other one by Tony Christie, in the avenues and alleyways, ba-ba-ba-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. You know that one. And now, what was that programme? Was it The Pretenders? No. That could have been from The Professionals or The Pretenders, that one. Avenues and alleyways. Have a little look at it on the Tinternet, okay? And finally today, I'm always very, very impressed with the postal ordering service, Amazon. This time, on Saturday night at about 2-3 in the morning, I ordered something. What I had, I've ordered some new throws for my corner unit CD, and last week I ordered 2. And they're slightly smaller than the other ones I had. So I put them on, but they didn't quite cover the end of it, you know. And when I say they didn't quite cover, we're talking about 6 inches. 6 inches, ladies. I know. It's just 6 inches. Okay. So I ordered another one on Sunday night, Saturday night, Sunday night, 2:00 in the morning. Okay, 2:00 in the morning, Sunday morning. I ordered this. So I thought, well, I'll get that sometime next week. Anyway, so I went to work Sunday night. That was at the karaoke at the Golden Lion in Sydenham. That's the Sunday one. Don't get confused. And while I was at work, my phone went, beep, beep, your order has been delivered. And I thought, Blimey, that's good. On a Sunday night? Well, it must have come in the afternoon. Maybe I didn't hear the delivery man and he's put it behind a plant pot or something like that. Anyway, I got in before I even opened the door Sunday. Well, I get in early Monday morning. When I got in early Monday morning, I went straight behind my bins and then I went behind a plant pot and there was nothing there. I thought, oh, maybe they've made a mistake. Maybe it's coming tomorrow. Anyway, I went in the house and there, sure enough, on the floor by the front door was a card from DPD Delivery telling me it had been delivered to my neighbour. So Monday morning, so I went to bed. Monday morning I got up. And I'm just doing my breakfast in the morning, and there's a knock on the door, and it was Dave next door who said, "There you go, Chris, a parcel's come for you." I said, "What time did that come?" 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock Sunday night. It's good, isn't it? It's really good. So I ordered it 2 o'clock Sunday morning, and it arrived 6 o'clock Sunday night. Now that is really good. I've got to say, it's really good. And I've never had a problem with Amazon. There was one occasion where I had to get a refund. Something didn't arrive. And it was a silly amount. It was like £1.20 or something like that. I ordered these little battery-operated tea lights, which I thought, and they were so cheap. Anyway, they didn't arrive. They were supposed to be coming from China. And I told Amazon, and immediately they put that £1.20 back on the PayPal thing. You know, so I'm always really, really impressed with Amazon. Okay, that's it today, boys and girls. Have a lovely Tuesday. Karaoke tonight, once again, at the Golden Lion in Camden Town, Royal College Street, every Tuesday night between 9 p.m. and 12 midnight. And when the darts ladies have a game on, we get sandwiches as well. I mean, it just gets better and better, doesn't it? But no bread, because it's Lent. Okay? I have to take out the bits of cheese and sit there chewing that. Ta-da.